You would class it as a minibus, not Westlife. Oh, no. They turned up in a double-decker tour bus, top-of-the-range tour bus, and the mass hysteria that ascended upon In Demand HQ that day was crazy. The building surrounded by Westlife fans, and the boys were inside chatting to me, and this is what happened when I caught up with Westlife. This is In Demand, I'm Romeo, and on the show tonight, Kian, Nicky, Mark and Shane. It's Westlife, guys, how you doing?
Hello!
Hey!
Hello, how are you?
Good to have you back on the show. It's been a while since you were on.
It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back. But the madness that follows you guys everywhere, and we end up talking about this whenever you come on the show, but it's quite interesting to see the way women change.
I know, it's
When they
we
meet
just
you.
did a meet and greet there, and it's just funny, like the way, you know, they're obviously grown women and mothers and daughters, and they just kind of forget what they wanted to say to you and stuff, and they kind of get a bit kind of excited and stuff. But you know, it's great to have that following. I think, you know,
that particular meet and greet we just did, this woman
Grabbed
put her
your
hand
ass.
on my arse and
put her-
had her other hand on Shane's arse,
And
and then proceeded to say, "I'm just going to touch your bum."
And then she proceeded to say afterwards, "Damn right, I'm going to feel his ass. It's a meet and greet."
Okay, I'm going to touch your bum.
Where's she from?
that was a great accent, lads.
I'm not very good at doing accents, lads, but you know.
I thought I was okay.
She was telling her friend, she was like,
We're
I
talking
just
about
felt
you.
Shane's arse.
Yeah, she had her hand on my arse, and she kind of thought that was okay because she was making me. And I was like,
Because
I
imagine
said,
if
you have your
Leona
hand,
Lewis
you
came
have
in
your
here
hand on
and
my
a man
arse there.
felt her boob or something.
And she
You'd
was
be in
like,
jail
yeah,
for
I
that.
know. And she was like, isn't it great? Like, and I was like, okay. But it is funny, you know. But it's great. We're 12 years going strong, and we still have such a unbelievable fan base. You know, they're just so, so dedicated. Like it's pretty weird.
Shane's just been assaulted, basically, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, I
And
kind
you're
of
quite
feel
cool,
violated,
actually.
but it's okay.
Yeah, you're quite cool. It's Scotland, we like to get our money's worth, do you know what I mean? That's why.
Well, that's
I'm
it.
not just going to come and meet you, I want to try and possibly steal a bit of you as well.
Yeah.
And do you find 12 years later that the fans are crazier, they're uncontrollable?
Well, they're older now, so they're
cheekier.
certainly, yeah, they're cheekier. They're not kind of kids or teenagers or anything where they wouldn't do that. They're women now, so they will grab you and try and snug you, or grab you and try and grab you a bum. But yeah, good.
And what would you say, from all the fans that you met in 12 years, is the one that sticks out, or an encounter with any fans that would stick out as the weirdest, scariest perhaps?
Well,
You know, there's a group of fans, right, that follow us everywhere we go. And then when you're sitting in the lobby of a hotel and, you come in, they sit there and pretend that they're not there. And they don't talk to you.
Pretend they're hotel guests.
And they pretend they're not there.
We
like,
know that they're fans.
and like
and they're sitting
they
there going,
pretend to not be
there.
Westlife fans. And then when you start talking to them, they're like, no, we don't like
They
Westlife.
still pretend they're not there
They still
when
pretend
you
they're not
talk to them. They
Yeah,
just
they
they
kind
go,
of have
I'm not
an
here.
attitude.
there. No, yeah.
They look at you as if,
like,
what are you talking to me for?
it's
Yeah,
like,
like, who are you?
what,
Like,
and we're like,
go away. Like,
why are you here all the time? Like, why don't you just go home, like, and I get a life?
And you come with the tour bus as well, a big bus.
Yeah,
So what's it like on board? Is
oh
that,
man, where do we start?
What's it like in there?
It's like a ship with wheels.
3-1 in
It's
games
massive.
of FIFA 10 between me and Nicky.
I'm the champion. Current champion is Nicky Byrne.
Like,
Mm,
this is the
excellent.
thing about Nicky. He'll win one game and won't shut up about it for a year.
Did you
No,
win a game?
who's the
He won a
champion?
game this morning.
Who's the champion at the moment?
It's 3-1 to me,
No.
so I am.
Who won the last game?
I beat you 3-0,
Just answer the
2-0,
way. It's a yes.
3-0.
It's an actual name on a
And
name
then you
basis.
beat me 1-0.
Who won the
It
last
is a
game?
simple answer, yes
And
or
you
no.
did see.
Did you
see
win the last
mistake
game?
that I made.
Did you win the last game?
Oh,
I
did
won
you
the
win it
3
because
games
of that?
of
Did you
mistake.
win the last game? It's not a politician. It's not, question time.
I would think.
Who won the last game, Ken? Me or you?
Nicky.
Yes!
So I'm guessing there's some rivalry on the bus when it comes to
Nicky's
FIFA boys.
a little bit competitive, just a tad. Just a
Nicky
tad.
left the room last night and didn't watch the movie because I beat him 3-0.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
No, Nicky had stuff to do.
No,
FIFA's obviously a sore point.
No,
then
do you
on
know
the
what?
bus, yeah.
The thing about it
There,
is,
everybody.
the thing for me is, geez, no. I'm losing 3-1 in games, if you want to call it, over this past 24 hours, definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't leave the room, Your Honour. I had got a lot to do.
Okay.
It wasn't that I wanted to watch a movie that you were going to watch.
It
Right?
wasn't a crap
And
movie.
thirdly, if
Very
we're
good
going to add up all the FIFA games since Westlife has begun, this
You're only
champion
as
will
good as your
never be
last
caught.
game,
Nicky's
Nico.
on top.
You're only as good as your last game, and your last
Using
game
his
you won.
points for it. That's all, Your Honour. No further
And
questions.
what was the rubbish movie, just out of interest?
It wasn't rubbish at all.
Face to face. Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass was very
I've not
good.
seen that yet.
Oh, it's very, very
Good.
good.
Mm.
Wasn't rubbish.
Now, the tour next year, 2 dates at the SECC, 19th and 20th of March.
Yep.
That big tour bus will be parked outside, and another FIFA legacy will probably have unfolded by next year.
I'm sure it will have, lads. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's going to be
We'll
great.
see.
We're looking.
We try and stay away from.
I'm getting
anything
too old now
competitive
to
with
play
Nicky
FIFA.
around in the room.
It's our brand new Gravity Tour.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Westlife.
Eyes are
Let's
getting
talk. Let's
sore.
move away
Might
from
need
FIFA.
glasses.
Talk about the tour.
It's our brand new Gravity Tour. We're starting
like
on
this.
7th of March in Cardiff. and we're going to tour all over the UK. And we're going to come to Scotland on the 19th and 20th. We're looking forward to that. It's our first dates in Scotland next year. And we're going to be doing, obviously, a brand new show. And it's going to be brilliant. You know, this year we felt was our best show that we've done already. And we want to better the show next year. You know, so we're very excited about it. We're just getting into production meetings next week about it. So it's all starting to kick off. But it's going to be, next year is all about touring for us. We're going to be touring all over the place.
The bar has been raised when it comes to touring now. Everyone's got to put on an even better show. So you feeling pressure with this one then?
I think, you know, over the years, obviously different acts hold more value on sort of the creative side of the tours. But I think we always have, in fairness, put everything we can into having the most colourful sort of out there show, you know, possible. So it's something that we've always strived to do. So we haven't just started doing it now, you know. But, you know, there is some people that definitely put way more, you know. I suppose the Black Eyed Peas being one example, that their live concert shows now are sort of really extreme and off the wall, and sort of visually they're really amazing. Whereas I don't think they would have probably done as much in that sense, you know, back when they started off. But we've always tried to put on a big visual extravaganza, you know.
So what's in store then for this tour? I know you said you've got meetings coming up, but is there anything you guys would like to see on stage happen, production-wise?
We have a lot of ideas, you know. We have a lot of ideas. We're obviously not going to give them away, but I think,
give one away.
as a production thing, you know, I think Gravity is something that we're going to play on, the actual theme, the name of the tour. But it is something we have talked about playing on, and I think that will be brought in some way.
We're going to get a giant catapult and catapult Nicky into space.
Right, we're going to take a break. More to come from Westlife next on In Demand.